Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. Well, recently Johnny from 180 Second Ideas reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in testing some products from Hidden Hybrid Holsters. And I said, sure, I just happen to find myself a man in need of an inside the waistband holster for my brand new Ruger EC9S. I currently am just using a simple outside the waistband holster with it, which is okay, but I'd rather go back to that concealed method. So that he'd send me out some products, or he'd contact Hidden Hybrid Holsters, and they had me pick out a holster and they sent me the product. So we're going to go ahead and show this to you. And again, this is provided to me as a promotional item to show off. I did not pay for it with my funds. However, my opinion is going to be my own, and essentially you're just going to be getting my take on what I think about this holster. Now guys, I was very curious about this company because I've been looking at their products for a while. They make a variety of holsters, inside the waistband holsters, outside the waistband holsters. The whole hybrid idea comes from the idea that you're going to get a leather backing with a Kydex shell that's been molded to fit your gun. What I also like about Hidden Hybrid Holsters, aside from the fact that they're made in the USA, is the idea that they also make them to fit lasers and lights, because sometimes you really have a hard time finding holsters for your model of handgun with your type of laser or light that you might have installed. So let's go ahead and check this out and see what we got. So the holster is right here in the bag. We got something else in the package though. Let's go ahead and check this out. By the way, when you go to pick one of these out, you have a variety of clips that you can choose from. There's different options that are out there also. I like how this one looks like it has kind of a natural, maybe 15 or 20 degree cant to it, which is how I carry, but we'll see how it is once we actually get it in. But again, it looks about a 15 degree cant right out of the package. Ooh, got a little t-shirt from them too. Little Hidden Hybrid Holsters t-shirt action. Thank you so much for that. That's cool. Again, I'm loving all the firearms related t-shirts I have in my collection because I honestly just don't have a lot of them. I wish I had more. And all right, okay, so that's what we got. So let's go ahead and check this out and see what we have here. So the model that I requested was the double clip inside the waistband holster. It says that it also doubles as an outside the waistband model too, which I believe you can do with these loops, but we'll have to test that out. We have some spring steel clips that are 1.75 inches. You have different options for clips, J clips, and so on. I like these spring steel clips because this is what I'm used to. It's what I tend to have on some of my other holsters, which again, I don't have this type of holster in my collection, and that's one of the reasons why I said yes to it. I've just been using a Harry's holster and some few other brands that were out there also, and also a Klinger brand Kydex holster, but I wanted to go this route because I'm finding myself doing more of a 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock carry, and I think this would be just a little bit better setup. Now again, right out of the box, the leather seems to be very high quality stitched. Got some nice thick stitching there, nice thick leather that they're using. It's got a nice finish to it all the way around. It's nice and smooth. You have this good steel suede backing on it. Okay. Looks like it's going to contain the majority of the handgun while it's in the holster itself. You do have some nice stitch work here. You also have some adjustability for your cant angle, which I also like. So if you're somebody who wants more of a cant or less of a cant, or you like just a flat gun while you're carrying it, you do have those options also. And I can imagine that with just a few, maybe weeks of consistent carry or daily carry, that you'll be able to get this leather broken and it'll conform to fit to you. So it is very similar to other types of holsters that are out there, but the fit and finish seems to be really nice. The Kydex is excellent. And again, I like all the options. You can also get different shell colors, which is cool too. Different designs and types. Got that Hidden Holsters logo right there, which is really cool. So again, this one was designed for the Ruger EC9S as well as the LC9S. Might work with the LCP. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me on it. I'm sorry, the LC9. So as you can see, we are empty. Let's go ahead and just check this out and see how well it fits. Just drop right in there. And again, I can adjust the tension by tightening the screws right there if I want to. Kind of get you guys a little bit more of a close-up. Here we go. Okay, it is a perfect fit. And again, I'm probably going to loosen that just a little tiny bit, but you can see. Let's go ahead. Empty magazine. Okay. There we go. That's nice. That's a nice compact setup. I do like that. For the extended mag, I guess we can go ahead and take a look at it with the extended mag also. Let's go ahead and get this out of here real quick. Now, extended mag does have live ammunition in it, but as you can see, chamber is empty, so we're not going to chamber around. Just for the sake of showing it off to you here real quick. Then in there. So that is a pretty sizable grip on it, and again, I'm still kind of up in the air. I might just carry this as my backup magazine. I'm not sure if I really want extreme concealability. I could go with the flat bottom base plate also on the pistol itself. So that magazine out of there. Okay, we are empty. Alright, so let's go ahead and just try this on and see how it goes, and we'll run through some more of the features of it. Again, you've got a lot of adjustability, a lot of flexibility and options. You know, you can make this work with just about any kind of belt that you have, but again, you want to use a nice, rigid, proper carry belt or a good solid leather belt that's going to do a lot of the weight bearing, although this is not a very heavy setup. I can tell you right now, it's very lightweight and I do like that. Again, that Kydex, it's a nice mold, fits perfectly. You can see how it goes with the lines of the pistol. Okay, nice fit and finish. You also have the block over the magazine release. Well, I guess it's on the other side, but if you had it on this side, it would give you some protection for the magazine release too, which is good. Only thing I'm not sure about with this pistol is, you know, obviously when I need to practice drawing it quite a bit to see if there's any issues with the safety coming on or coming off. So that's another thing too. But again, I love that suede backing. I should be nice and comfortable. So let's go ahead and try it on and see how it looks, and we will go from there. Okay guys, and since this is just too cool, I'm sorry I had to show this to you real quick. They've got a diagnostic target for right-handed pistol shooters, reverse for left-handed shooters. So you take shots at this, and where the rounds go, that's probably the problem that you're going to be having. So I have the issue with squeezing my fingers or not squeezing fingers and jerking or slapping the trigger. So that's my problem right there. I tend to shoot low and to the left, usually around the 7 o'clock position. Okay, you also get a nice sticker. We'll put that down on the gun safe or the gun locker. Also get a free copy of the Constitution. That is awesome. So Hidden Hybrid Holsters, thank you so much for that. Let's go ahead and try that holster out real quick. Okay guys, so as usual, I'm going to ask you to please excuse the tactical muffin top here, but this is pretty typical of what we do when we do these inside the waistband test. You can see how it sits. Very nice and tough, nice up against the side of my hip. It's not poking, it's not pushing, it's nice smooth edges. Very comfortable, good weight bearing. You can't even tell that you have a pistol on your hip. Of course, it's not a very heavy handgun. So again, I usually just tend to go with the 3 o'clock carry now. I find it to be a lot more comfortable. Can angle is a little more aggressive than I'd like, so I might move back the angle just a little bit so it's just a smidge more upright. Really won't affect the concealability of it. In fact, it might make the handle a little more flush with the belt line. But again, retention, no problems at all drawing. I can adjust that, make that tighter if I want to, and you can see that the holster might move just a little tiny bit, but the clips keep everything nice and tight, and that's what you're looking for. You want something that's not going to move when you draw. You don't want to pull and have the entire holster come out with it, and that's the nice thing about these hybrid holsters. They do sit well up against the side of you. So anyways, that's it on that part. Let's go ahead and just put a coat on and see how it looks. Okay, so unfortunately my belt loops get in the way of a comfortable 4 o'clock carry. It's just in the way of where the clip is. It's not the holster's problem, it's my pants problem, so I probably have some different pants I wear with this holster. But anyway, 3 o'clock carry still, okay, like I showed you before. Okay, just pull down a nice shell coat. Again, very little printing whatsoever. Really can't even tell. Looks like if anything I just got some keys in my pocket. Does hide the weapon well. So just to kind of show it off, you know, if you're not looking for it, if you're not trained for it, you really would have no clue that somebody has a firearm on. And I can tell you right now, it's very comfortable. I've got enough side room where my sides don't hit the gun whatsoever. It's nice and tucked just the right spot too. I'm probably going to keep just that pinky extension on the magazine for right now because that seems to hide it the best just overall in terms of printing. But I'm very impressed with this so far. Very comfortable, very lightweight. Alright guys, so for the outside the waistband option, what you want to do is go ahead and remove the clips. And you want to run the belt behind the loops, okay? Now you have two options, okay? You can go this route if you want to. To me, this seems like the most comfortable way to do it, but again, you're going to make sure you have a pretty good load-bearing belt that's going to be fairly stiff that can hold up the weight, so the holster moves as little as possible while you're wearing it. So we're going to show it off like this, okay? Then the other way, you could technically wear it if you want to. I don't know if you really would, but this is just kind of personal preference. You could go ahead and also run the belt. Of course, you'd be missing a belt loop or two. If you do this, it would be on the outside. Now this Kydex is nice and thick. I don't think you have to worry about it warping or breaking if you were to put a lot of pressure on. I guess somebody could technically wear it this way. Again, you might not miss a belt loop, so you can see how narrow it actually is from the back, but that's going to be an option. So we'll go ahead and start off just showing it off with the belt behind. You know, you can't run the belt behind the holster like this plate itself because of these three little rivets that you have right here. So again, you're just going to run it behind like this. So let's go and try that on with the jeans and see how it is on an outside the waistband application. We'll put the jacket on and we'll show that off. Alright, so stay tuned guys. Okay guys, so as you can see I've got it on the outside the waistband application just on my side right here, 3 o'clock position. You know, you're limited with this angle of cant, that's what you're going to get. So if you're somebody that has to have it flat or extremely tilted, you just have this angle because of where the belt loops are located. There's no adjustability, which is fine. That's just the design of it. So just kind of showing it off from the front, you can see it just kind of smooth. It just tucks right up against my side right here. And I can adjust the amount of concealability depending on where I put it. Again, it's very lightweight, very comfortable. Let's go ahead and just throw my jacket on again and just show it off. Okay, see how it goes. Now I'm not going to do the jacket test when I move the belt to the outside because you're basically going to get the same amount of concealability with it. So go and zip it up. Okay. Okay, so you guys decide. Again, if I didn't tell you I was carrying, you would probably never expect me to be printing unless you knew me. Might show off just a little bit. You know, again, every coat, every color is going to kind of conceal a little bit differently. So in the back here. So again, just kind of showing it, you know, this is very nice. I mean, I would consider maybe going this route if I want to be at the range all day and I want to be, you know, ultimate comfort mobility. Just go to wear it on the outside. So what I'll do now I've actually got the belt going behind the holster through a loop, back out into another loop right here. So it's not bad. I mean, it's not really moving. I can still draw with no issues. Or just pull the gun out, right? I don't necessarily have to use my thumb, but I probably would use my thumb. So again, it's not bad. I mean, I feel like it's going to be stable if I had to move around on the range a little bit. So let's try it with the belt on the outside, see how it fits with these jeans, and we'll go from there. Again, some people might try this. I'm going to call this a no-go because you miss 1-2 belt loops. It's so floppy on here. It's just like kind of sticking off to the sides. Even if this thing was molded to me, it would still be printing even more. So let's just stick with putting the belt on the inside, but you might have to find a pair of jeans with the loops that are going to line up just right. Just these Wrangler jeans I'm wearing work just fine with it with no issues whatsoever, but on this one, I think we're going to pass. So I'm going to put it all back together and we'll bring it back to the video and we'll go from there. Right now I'm seeing on the website about 10 different colors of Kydex, if not more. You can also choose it for your laser light combo. So this is the model for the Ruger EC9S, LC9, LC380S models. So this is going to cover quite a few different models from the Ruger category, but again, just wearing it about 15-20 minutes around the house. I'm so excited to get this thing on. It's already starting to bend and mold to fit me, which is awesome. So I'm very impressed with the overall fit and finish. I'm going to give this one 2 thumbs up, and this is going to be my new concealed carry holster from here on out for this handgun. And like I said, I've been loyal to Klinger holsters for quite a while. I think they make great Kydex holsters, but I'm ready to go for something that's a little more comfortable for a 3 o'clock position carry, a little more support, something that's not going to move around quite so much if I get out of a vehicle and jump in a vehicle. And I think this is definitely going to do. So Johnny, over at 180-second Ideas and Hidden Hybrid Holsters, I want to say thank you guys for sending this to me. I'll give you guys a little bit of an update a couple months down the road when I get a chance to break it in. Again, guys, check out hiddenhybridholsters.com. They will definitely take care of anything you're looking for holster requirements, and they've got a lot of different options out there too, so don't miss out on an opportunity to get yourself a really cool holster. So guys, that's it. Thank you for joining me today. This is just a real quick look at the Hidden Hybrid Holsters 2-clip inside the waistband, outside the waistband holster. Again, $69.95. You're talking leather, Kydex that just fits the gun perfectly. You have retention options, really nice hardware, fit and finish, fasteners are great. And I've owned several different holsters, different varieties and different types, but this is the first of this kind I've got in the collection. So again, Hidden Hybrid Holsters, thank you so much. So guys, if you like what you see, please like or subscribe. And you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm also on gunchannels.com. Guys, you can follow me over on guntube.org, as well as Gunstreamer and UGEtube. We're all over the place, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, if I didn't already say so. So anyway, guys, that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you maybe are getting some nice options for that budget-minded firearm. Get yourself a nice high-quality holster, get yourself a good belt, and you're going to be ready to carry. So guys, that's it. Guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. I want you to carry if you can legally, of course. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.